Come along with me on my work trip to Massachusetts. I'm making this face because I'm running late for the airport. As usual, mind you, I didn't get into my lift until like 6 o'clock. My flight was supposed to board at 6:45, and I live about 25-30 minutes away from the airport depending on traffic. But we made it, and I got an alert that my flight was delayed some more, so I started to breathe a little bit easy. Got to security. The line was long but clear for the win. Got to my gate to discover my flight was delayed even more. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, United has been pissing me off lately. So finally, after I think 2 hours, we finally boarded the plane. But we did not leave right away. We were on the tarmac still for a little bit. Finally took off, and although it was an hour flight, it seemed longer because me and the lady next to me, we were playing elbow war for the armrest. Finally landed in Massachusetts, headed to the rideshare area, hopped into my Lyft, and headed off to my hotel, which was 30 minutes away. Enjoyed my ride as I watched all of the city lights and finally pulled up to my hotel. And I already told you all about how amazing the staff at the hotel was. And this is when she gave me that good old brownie. When I tell you this brownie was bomb. Headed up to my room. I was on the 4th floor. And then I told y'all about the snacks that I got. Then sat down to do a little bit of work before I hit my bed. Next day was up at 6 a.m. Took me a good old hot shower and then rushed to finish getting ready before I headed outside for my lift. Made it to work in less than 10 minutes. Went inside, made sure everything was set up before they started at 8 o'clock. And then I sat down and chilled. As soon as it came close to me breaking my fast, I skedaddled out of there to go get me some brunch. So I found this place. So I was looking for good spots in the area. When I tell you this breakfast here was bomb. Can't wait to tell you about it. Went back to work, made sure that everything was good with all the machines, and then packed up and headed back to my hotel. Now, a lot of the lifts that I got in over the weekend had this iPad where you could play games, and that was pretty cool. Back at the hotel, went upstairs, changed my clothes because I was hungry. It was time to eat again. So I headed across the street to the restaurant Maggie's Other Farm for a much needed drink and a bite to eat. So I had the sushi, and that sushi was hitting. It most definitely hit the spot, and the drink was it was strong, but it was good. I also had this pulled pork sandwich, and it was an absolute no. The fries were good, though, but the sandwich, no. Back to the hotel, grabbed me some tea before I headed up to my room and knocked out. Up at 6 a.m. again the next day and had a little bit of time, so I went to check out breakfast until I realized, girl, you're intermittent fasting. Take your behind outside. And I waited for my lift. And this fog, it was fogging, and it was kind of creepy, but beautiful at the same time. Again, my ride to work was super short. When I got there, I made sure everything was good, and then sat down on my computer to do some work. As soon as 12 o'clock hit, your girl got up because she was hungry and made herself something to eat. I was so excited because I was hungry. You see me dancing? I was excited to eat this bagel. I was seeing what else I wanted because my greedy behind wanted a little bit of everything. So anyway, work wrapped up. I headed straight to the airport. I was trying to get onto a earlier flight. That ended up being very unsuccessful. So decided to grab me something to eat. I went to Not Your Average Joe's. Had me the spicy mango margarita along with the cheeseburger or egg rolls and these hypertension Korean barbecue wings. Finally, after 2 hours and a whole gate change, we were finally up in the air. When I tell you I was beat and tired and ready to be home. Took me a little nappy nap, and before I knew it, we were back in Jersey, and I was headed home, sweet home.